back, everyone. Wow, well, that wasn't fun. But here we are, and I am back, and thank you to all of you who come back. And yeah, that was an hour and a half, and we're going to continue and do the next part. And it just needed rebooting. That's pretty much what happened. So I'm going to use my mermaid skills, and I'm going to fly back. Uh, my people would call it swim. Oh my gosh, I just love this creation. No, it's good. Vincentius said it just needed rebooting. It hadn't been I hadn't done a reboot in a really long time, so it just needed to do that. Welcome back, Mixasa, bienvenue. And here we go. And we are back to the community. And I see people going, I think these people are going home. It's dark, so they're probably going home for the night. I'm going to come down here and put the snow in there's some people going home. I think that was Vivian actually going home. We're going to put it in here. Nope, I'm not. I'm going to give it to the courier and let them put it away. And I think we're going to be good for a little bit. So we're just going to put these pieces away. And here I'm going to put away this and this and this. And there's plenty of snow, and I should let me go to Malaya's shop for a minute. I want to see who makes those snow pieces, because I might have to make them. So let's see if we can find out here. And nope, that's not where I want it to be. This is where I want it. And why does that look like that? Didn't I just fly here? I did. Let's come to here. Maybe craft the snow blocks first. I think so. SNO. So snow blocks can be crafted by the mechanic. Ooh, it says the mechanic can craft it. And the mechanic and the stonemason can make snow from the snow blocks. So, ooh. So what I think I'll do is teach it. I'd like to teach it and let them be able to make it. So I'm going to put the, oops. That was interesting. Okay, that was very strange, wasn't it? Is that Melina or is that Allison? I didn't see who that was. Let's come up here. And let's see what's happening here. I think I'm scrunched. Let me see. Is that better? Hi guys. Yeah, that is better. Okay, so did I put the snow? I gave them the snow. So I'm going to I'm going to go to the mechanic for a minute. And then we will ask Jamina to actually make the snow blocks. And Jamina is back here. And we'll see how this is going to go. Let's come up here. And let's come up to the mechanic shop. And here we are. And here we go. And let's do crafting recipes, teach recipe. Let's teach this recipe. There it is. And then let's teach this recipe. All right. And so she can do that. I'm also going to go to... Did someone just go up there? I thought I saw that. Jamina, hi. She just came down from her office. This is her office up here. And she still has a challenge desk, but that's okay. One of these days I will feel like changing it and we'll give her a modded desk. But right now, this is good. I would open this Mixasa, but I'm actually afraid that she'll walk across while it's open. So I think I'm not gonna right now, but if only I could. Yeah, see? Yeah, nah. We'll wait. Uh-oh. Here's one of these. Let me take this one down. And there's one over here. This is the kind of banner that I would like to be here. And so we'll put that one up. Is that two over? Yes, it is. All right. Okay, I still have a lantern in my hand from going out. So I'm going to take that down. Let's go to, it's daytime. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock almost. Let's go down to Ailani, who is our stonemason, and let's also teach her how to make snow from snow blocks. It says that she can, so we'll teach her as well. So we're going to go to the stonemason's shop, which is right over here. And we can still try and rescue. What's the matter, Nyla?
So, what'll it be for you?
What are you waiting for? You are waiting for a pickaxe. Let's cancel this one and let her wait for that one. And we'll come here. Oops. And there's Ailani. And let's come in here. So, you know, I can put in that other house in this area. And I'm wondering if Ailani would like to have her own house back. And we could do that. Stonemason. Let's come to crafting recipes. And let's do this recipe here. And let's do that. And she can make it. Can she make these? I don't think so. Nope, she can't make those. Okay. So she can get the snow blocks from Jamina, and then Jamina can do it. So here's an interesting thing. So we're right here with this. This is the mess that we left. Remember when that crashed? Where two of the buildings intersected each other. I'm going to do something here. I know which house will fit here, and I want to try this. One of your houses, Mixasa and Matlam, one of the houses that we modified from your design. So I'm going to go to switch pack, go to my pack here. There it is. And let's go to housing, and let's go to the dorm. Let's see how many residences we have. So we have tiny dorm, and that's this one. Because this is a long house, and we can put it in this location. Let me see. That looked like, yep, it's turned the wrong way, but let me make sure. No, it's actually the right way. Okay, and then let's bring this. That's not right. Let's turn it this way, and let's bring it up this way, and let me see again. It's coming to here, so let's turn it around again. And now let's bring it this way. And that is the end right there. So let's come to here. Let's look at this and let's see how big this is. There's the doorway right there. That's the matching doorway right there. And now I'm going to go into spectator for a minute. SPEC. Nope, not that way. Nope, not that way. I need the magic. I need the magic. Spectator. Okay. And so now I can go through this wall and see where I'm putting this. So see, this is the ruins of the original place right here. And we can see where it was fitting into this area. So if we do this, it's going to fit behind this block here. The question is, how big is it? So there's the stairwell that doesn't exist anymore. Wait a minute. That stairwell still exists. Look at this. This is our actual concrete house right here. This is the concrete place, and this is what happened before. So in order for that to be there, this would have to be up like 3 or 4 in order for that to be able to fit in that location. That is what keeps happening. So I don't know that we can ever have anything here. This may not. I would have to raise this up. And if I did, what's above here? And then we have this. So see that line right there? See how high up that is? So we won't ever be able to have something in that location. So I'm going to go back down and back through here to the to her shop. This is it right here. We're going to take this door away. We're not ever going to be able to have something there. So we'll just take that door away. It just turns out that everything is too big to go in this spot. Should I try one of the others? Let's go to here. Let's go. Let me make sure I'm not in the ground. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go to game space. Let's go back to my mermaid self right here, and there I am. And then let's try the other house for a minute. I think all the houses are going to be too. Let's try the no water tiny home. That's a level 5, so that's the correct one. And let me see if I can let me see what happens with this house. I think we're still going to have the same problem with this one. Let me try looking for the doorway. That looks like it's actually the end of the house here. Yep. So let's turn this way. And that looks like it's the way the house is supposed to be. That looks like the way the house is supposed to be. You could try it, but the space seems very tiny. I agree, Mixasa, that I don't think there's anything that's going to fit here. But we'll try one more time. I'm going to go into spectator for a minute. SPEC. And let's look again and let's see what this looks like. All right, so what I'm looking for is to see where this is coming. There it is right there. That's it. That's the house sitting right there. So how far down is it sitting in this hallway? And there it is. It's sitting too far down. Oh, but look at this though. This is better. Look at this. So it's sitting right there in this hallway. We could actually raise it up to sit higher in this location. But what happens here? So we have this right here. I'm looking at that. It's right on the edge. Wow. What is this that it's cutting into? It's actually cutting into something right here. What is it? There's something right here. I don't think this is here anymore, what it's cutting into on this side. So see, this is it right here, turned, and this is this right here. So this is actually, okay, this is actually the Ailani's masonry. And what in the world is this right here that it's cutting into? This might be the old building that isn't here anymore. That's exactly what it is. So this is where the old, what do you call it? The crusher, the sifter or the crusher used to be here. See these parts? You can kind of see that's what used to be there. And it seems to be in the bottom of that, but nothing else. I thought the other one was smaller, but this is actually tiny, this house. Look at this, Mixasa. Look how tiny this is. This is actually going to work here. This is the original crusher building, and it's gone. And over here is the mechanic. Actually, this is the sifter right here. And their house is over here. So their house isn't in the way of this. They have one of those houses too, but this one's down here. And I think it might fit. All of this, even this right here, this is left over from the other old place. That right there is left over from the old place. And this is the house sitting in this doorway here. Let me come. I'm looking. I want to see if it's going to come through this wall. It is not. And it's not. And it's not. There it is, sitting right there like that. That's it. It's actually going to work. Oh my gosh. All right, let's try this. Let's go to, I'm up in the air so that I don't get stuck in something. Let me make sure I'm not inside some stone or something like that. I think I'm good here. And let's go right here like this, and let's go to game mode and see. Let's go back here and let's go into my mermaid self, and let's do that. And this is it right here. Now I want to stand here for a minute and bring this door out and make sure that the door's in the right place. So this is actually the door right here. Right here. Now I looked at the bottom. I don't know that I looked at the bottom enough. I'm wondering if I should raise the bottom up. I'm going to have to look again. I might have to raise the bottom up to get it off of the stair. All right, let's try this one more time. Let's come here. Let's make sure that I'm not on anything. Let's go to here, and let's go here, and let's look at this. Let's go down underneath right here, because these stairs are here. And so I raised it up one, and look where it is now with it raised up one. Let me see, these lights would then be in the floor of this. Look at this. They're right under the floor right here. This is it right here. If I raise it up one, let me look in this hallway. See, it's not showing. I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. So let me come back into this mode right here. And let's do that. And let's come here and let's see where, oops, I just put it down again. Let's bring it up. So it's going to be up one. So that means we need space for it to go up one. So this is it right here, and it needs to go up one. So we need that. Let's have it go up one more and back one more. And let's see what happens if we do that. I think that's where I want it to be. I'm going to go out for a second. I'm just going to go out this way for a minute. I don't know why I don't want to do the spectator, but I'm just going to go out just to make one quick sure pass in this in the reel and see where it is. So now let's click on this, and you saw that just light up. Wait, let's come here, and let's come here. So this is the stonemason right here. This is where the old crusher building used to be, right here. We're putting the house in this spot right here, and it's not going to interfere with the mechanic shop, which is, or the crusher. I mean the sifter right there. This crusher is gone from here, even though this is solid. The crusher's actually gone from here. And the house on the inside is gone from here. I think this is going to work here. Wow. I think this is actually going to work here. I don't see anything else that'll interfere. Now, water is going to pour in because it's not actually connected to the building. When I put this in, I'm going to have to do it to reconnect it to the building. So we'll try this. Let's come up. Let's go around, and this is Ailani's place right here. This is the place that we're talking about, and this is the place that we want to build this. Are we ready? Are we going to do it? I think we are. Ready? This is going to be crazy. Get ready. Constructed. All right. So, how do we want to do this? Let's go outside so we don't flood the actual, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Everyone's going to go to work. There's Ailani right now coming to work. Let's go this way so that, hi. No, it's okay. You decided to use this time to take a short bath. Cool. Looks like it wasn't so short. No worries. We just put in a new house in that space that we had mangled. We now have a new house here. And let me make this part go away right here. And there it is, right under these construction pieces right here. This is the part that I want to see. See this part right here that's under here? And this, I thought I was putting it in a space where it was up a little bit. Oh, it's in this building. Oh, let's come here and let's look. Because we had this building here, and now we have a space And there's the space right there. What's behind this wall? Let's get, you can't see, I know. And I can't make it so you can see just yet. I would need to put down lanterns in here. T-E-R. Let me see if it worked. Let's put a lantern on this part right here. There we go, and a lantern here. So this is Ailani's doorway right here. We're just gonna, and there it is. Okay, so this is the place, and there it is. I just flooded it, but it's up from her place. So wait, let me do this so that I'm not floating in the water. And let me get a pickaxe for a second. I'm going to have to take some stone and fix this, but it's easier to do it from this direction than it is from hers because this is already broken. And we brought it up quite a bit. Look at this. So we need to take this down right here and take this down right here. And I think this is inside her place. So this top part, I see what I'm going to have to do. So are we ready? Good. I don't know how this is going to work just yet. But for right now, I need to cover this entire part right here. Like this. Take these two away and put this in. Okay, I'm in the dark. Let me put another lantern right here for a minute if I can. Can I? No, there's something there. There it is. Okay. Now, this is the top of her place, but I just took away the wrong piece. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's put that piece back. That actually went to the outside. Alright, let's get a sponge. S-P-O. What are you even doing in here? How did you get in here, Paisley? Oh my gosh. Paisley, how did you even get in here? Paisley is the one who always comes to look at these buildings. Are you just going to poof? She sure is. She's just going to poof. So let me open this part up and let's look and see how far up we are now that there's no water. And there we are. So there is the doorway right here. So this is the doorway. So there she oh my gosh, Paisley. This is going to have to come up, and there is a block missing right here. Take that away and put that in. Okay, let's take that away. Let's take this and sponge that all away for a minute. And Ailani is going, this is interesting. And then this was where there was stuff from before. Aww. Let's take all of this furniture out from under here. And I'm going to, can I go under there? I don't think I can, but it's okay. I don't really need to. If I can put the stairs in where I don't have to make this floor come in this far, that would be wonderful. All right. I think it worked, guys. I think it did. Stairs. Oh. I actually have a little tiny strange soreness. I think I'm stressing a little bit from it going down and from it bombing. Let's get here and let's get concrete. Let's get wood, birch. Let's get these for a minute. And let me see if I can bring these to right here like this. Bonk, bonk. And right here like that. Dun, 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 dun. And is there enough room here? There is. Why won't that go out there? There we go. Let's take this away. There's another one right there. Let's take, bump, bump, bump. I've lost it. I've lost you. All right, take that down. Put that one there. And there we go. Let's come this way and look. So, this is interesting. So, in order to get here, in order to get down these stairs, why don't we move this light up to here, take this part away, and this, okay, and then on the sides here, can this go back up? We can put this up here. See that right there? Do I have one? I don't. Let's put that there. I see those up there. So can we just put these up there? Let me see for a second. Let's make those go for a minute. We've got those on the ground. Let's put the panels here and let's see if the panels will stop it from leaking. And if not, we can close it. If that doesn't work, I'm just going to put block. But I think it is working. So on this side, we have these pieces coming up into the house. We did it. We did it! Yahoo! All right, so there's our old kitchen back in there. And I think I'm going to have to take that stuff away. So let me see if I can do this from the outside. That's her old kitchen back there. I think she would rather not see that underwater. So let me see if I can get to that from outside. Wow. I seem to be... Whoa! Yay! Look at that! She got it! She got the snow pieces and she finished! Oh my gosh, I love this game. She got them. Jania or Ailani made her the snow pieces. I did not. And we just got the snow for her. And she actually finished the cow farm. Oh my gosh, it's a level 5 cow farm. And this is it. I'm going to take you there right now. Dun, 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 dun. We just saw Journey coming up from the field. Oh, it's almost time for people to go home. I see people leaving. There is Raylan and Asher. This is a level 5 sheep farm right here. And remember, we changed out these shelves here and gave him a seat right there. And this is his area. And this is the new one. This is the level 5 dairy farm. Ooh, nice. Look at this. Here's the computer right here. I can do something about the lighting right now. Let's go to Simply Light. Simply Light. There it is. Let's get one of these or one of these. And let's see which one. We'll try the top one first and see if we can put it right there. There we can. All right, so there's the light there. Do we need a light in this place? Let's take this down. And let's see if we want to put a light. We could just put that light over top. We can't put one here. We could put it here, and that'll work, but I don't know whether that makes sense. I don't like that one, but we'll leave the other. And we took down We took down one of the flags. Let's put a banner in this area right here. No, I'm not going to like it. I think we're good for right now. So there it is. This is Mixasa and Matlam's underwater base cow farm, the ranch, and he is getting milk and eggs. He's getting eggs. It's a level 5, and this is it. Now this doorway is behind the what is that? Isn't that the archery, the physics, the athletics center? So we're not going to be able to have a doorway there, so we're going to close that one up. Let's go in and look at the field from here. Now this is the joint fields. We made 2 fields for all 3 farms to share. So all the animals are together in these 2 fields right here. This is a wow, that's interesting. This is the dairy, this is the sheep farm, and this is the chicken farm all together. And it's working really nicely. They're taking care of the animals, and the eggs are being collected. I think I picked one up. And yeah, so this is where the animals are. It is a little bit, there's a couple more animals than maybe I would like, but it is not that crowded. So I think this is really cool, Mixasa, that it's not super crowded, and it looks like it's working really well like this. So we're going to go back down in here and back in. I'm going to cough. Hold on for a second. There we go. Okay, thank you. All right. Oh my gosh, it worked. We can give him a stool. We can give him a real desk right here. And we can put a stool in, but I don't want to do that right this moment. Why don't we continue? And hold on. There we are. Okay. But yay! So now both, I think it's Asher. I think this is Asher right here. Yes, Asher and Raylan. This is actually Rylan right here. This is Rylan. And they're the farmers in this area. And then Jorney is right here. Jorney's the chicken farmer. And now all of these are level 5s. Rocket! It's so beautiful, Mixasa and Matlam. It's just such a pleasure. And oh, and I keep forgetting Nadia down here, who's our fisher. In this area right here, this is a level 5 fishery. And there it is. Her first catch was old boots. Oh my goodness. And we were supposed to make sure that she could catch other stuff. We might go to the university and work on that, but that was something we definitely were going to do. Dun, 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 dun. All right. This looks so light and bright here. Are these that light and bright? Oh, there's some good lamps in this location. And then we put these lights over here. So we've got that light there. We've got a light there. Yes, Paisley, I know. I'm going back to the house. I know, I am. I'm going back. So let's go back to Ailani's house. We just wanted to check on that. I'm actually going to go outside and try and remove some of the debris from her original house. Hi guys, there's Aiden. Aiden's off duty. And who's he with? He's with Marcel. Marcel and Aiden are off duty. Paisley's on duty. Those are our guardians, but they're out of uniform. And there is Kimberly. And Kimberly is first guard, first guardian. Actually, Kimberly is first archer. Russell is actually first guardian. He's the first guardian we ever had here. And so he is actually has the highest rank. Let's come down here. I'm going to go out. This is the mermaid me. And down in this section here, there's a whole lot of stuff that was left over when these places got crushed. And let me see if I can find a way through in here. I know it's going to be dark for a bit. Let's see what this is showing right here. That is Jania's shop right there. There's the entrance. This is the warehouse that I'm standing on top of. This is Ailani's place. This is her actual shop right here. And I'm trying to see if I can get past the shop down underneath somewhere here. Where there actually is an opening into the old place, but I don't see one. I don't want to have to go through the window, but I might have to. This doesn't exist here. This is actually not here. And maybe that's what I should do, is to break this apart. Right in this spot right here. This is all gone. This used to be the old crusher, and it is not anymore. Why can't... Ah, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if I can find a way down right here. Let's come down into this area right here. I know you can't see yet. There we are. And I just broke into her house. Okay. And flooded her beds. All right. I'm not getting down far enough. So I'm going to have to hold something in my hand. Oh my gosh. Zaf. Hi. Yasu, Zaf. Welcome. How are you? Yay, team. It's Zaf. Let's come here. That's where I want to go. Okay, let's put something here. Let me see what I've got in my hand. I'm not getting what I want, so let's do this. What's that in my hand? A phantom light from that other. Should I keep the egg? I actually took that off the field. Why don't I keep the egg for a minute? Let's make these pieces go away for a second. Let me get a lantern, because underwater this is the only thing that will show. Let me get a sponge. Let me get a piece of this, and let me close. I cannot. I see. Now I've got a piece, and I can't put anything in here. Am I in the spot? I must be in it. There we go. All right. This is where we used to have a lamp, and I'm going to put a lantern right here. There we go. So there's her old chair. I'm going to dig down here so that I can walk along this part, because I think I'm going to have to fill this in. This was her old rug right in this spot right here. And we'll take that rug off the floor. Let's put some stone in this spot right here. But let's take this stone out. So see that right there? That's the stairs. And let's come over here. Oops. What is that? That's the outside. And there was a table right here. And what is this? Aha. Can I get down here? No, I can't. There we go. So I just came down into this part right here of the hallway, and look at these right here. So let's fix this. Zaf, it's nice to see you early. I know you were saying that you might not be back until next Thursday. I do remember that. And so I'm really glad that you were able to come in, and yay, we're happy to see you. So I'm going to put this light back. This is the floor underneath that, and I don't think I can get to the other side from here. I can't. So let's take that away. Let's put that in. And we can't get to the other side from here. So let's go out. Look what we found. Let's do 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to go around the house for a minute. I need to get that kitchen to go away. And let's put a light. I'm going to put a light in the floor right here for a second so that you can see. And now we're outside. Okay, so this is what I was seeing. So there is, I believe that's the hut block, the original old hut block right there, which means that someplace up here, and here it is. This is the stuff that I wanted to remove. This is her old kitchen cabinets right there. And let's take this off of here, and look how close this is. This was the lighting on her old kitchen cabinets, and now this is her apartment, and this is the water, and we are outside. So I came through something here. Can I find where? Oh, this is where I came through. Right here. So I'm going to close this up right in here. I think it's the best thing to do. Let's come here. Do I want to do that? So this is where one of the lights is, and I don't want really water leaking into this place. So we're just going to close this part where this light is, and it's going to get dark in this corner for a minute while I make my way, here we go, make my way back. Let's put that there, and that, and that, and we're just making our way, pushing our way against this water right here and into this spot. Okay. Do I want to sponge this out, or do I just don't care? I just wanted to seal that area because that's the hallway. You're not going to let me out of here? Let me out of here. All right. Okay. And why don't we close it? All right. And so now we're outside. But I want to stand here for a second. See where I am? That's the concrete submarine. That's the concrete, yeah, that's the only way to, that's sort of like the concrete mixer. So you know how you have a concrete mixer truck? That's a concrete mixer submarine. That's actually one of the pieces that they use in order to build. And this was the one that we were changing the color of, and we haven't finished on this. One of these days I'll have something to talk about, and I will continue working on making this cargo ship be the color, be this black color right here instead of the blue. In Chroma Hills, this is the color of cyan, but in vanilla, cyan is a completely different color, and so that's why this is such a colorful submarine. We all live in a colorful submarine. You just got to take a snack. We just got to take a snack, I think is what's underneath that heart on the chat page there. And welcome back, Mr. Villager. Welcome back. What did you have? You obviously didn't have potatoes, did you? Yay, we did it. Have you actually not gotten one
I'll take care
yet?
of it.
You haven't. Why can't I cancel that? Let's see. You like it better in cyan than in gray? That's your opinion. Yeah? Huh. Let me see if I can go to the warehouse and get Nyla a pickaxe. Let me see why there aren't any pickaxes in the warehouse. So let's come here. It's more visible in cyan, isn't it? It definitely is. You can see the details of it. Okay, let's look here. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Just some cookies. You had some cookies. Pickaxes. Pickaxes. P-I-C-K. There's a wooden one. There aren't any pickaxes. Let me see if they're diamonds. D-I-A-M. There's a ton of diamonds. All right, so I'm going to have to ask for pickaxes. Apparently, Nyla asking for pickaxes isn't enough. So let me ask for some pickaxes and get Jaden to make them. So we'll come right here. We were asking for bakeware to be made, and Ailani isn't making that yet. We can check and see. It says diamond pickaxes are in the post box already, but they're not there. So we had already requested them, and they're not here. Let's cancel all of this for a second. This has been here a while. I want to do it again. So P-I-C-K. Let's do diamond. Let's request 10. There we go. Let's do bakeware. K-E. Let's request 4 of these bakewares. There we are. And that's all I'm going to request right now. Deliver what's available. Okay, so we're going to get out. I know, I could give her my pickaxe. But, well, one of the main parts, as you know, of a villager's diet is potatoes. And let's agree, one thing we don't get is scurvy. Yes, definitely potatoes will help with that, with not getting scurvy, because they actually have a fair amount of vitamin C in them. Potatoes do. And there goes everyone. They're going home. We're not going to have Ailani move in just yet. I need to look at this for a second. So here is the entrance to her place. This is going to be really interesting because the entrance is up. Are we going to be able to... We have enough room that we could actually bring the stairs forward to here and put them right here and give her this space right here in order to have the doorway. And this part right here, let's do this. Let's take these pieces and put them into this spot right here. And in actuality, let's do it right. Let's get orange concrete. And this is orange concrete because this is a house. So for the postal people, for the couriers, let's put in the proper color in this section right here. And out in the hallway, we don't have a place here to show that there is housing here. Let's put one there. And let's put one here. Okay, and that's the mine. And this is this building here. And that'll be fine. So they'll recognize that there's a house in this area. The male people will. And now let's come back to where we were here and decide how big this entry is going to be. So we can put in this part right here, take these away, and put this in, and make this entry be right here like this. So what do we want to do with those little spaces? We could put in bookcases in those spaces. I'll think about it. And this part right here, let's take these pieces here. It looks like we should have some kind of like thing hanging down, there isn't enough room to have something hanging in there. So what do I want to do? One of the main parts, as you know, yes, I read that. We don't want to get in, you hate, I can't read what's underneath. You trust too much in this. You don't want to hate your keyboard. That's interesting. We'll see what he's actually saying in just a moment. So there isn't going to be anything back here. And as we can see, we can take this away because this is actually underground. So what I'm going to do is black concrete is the blackest. So let's put this in this space right here, like this, and all the way to here. So what we can do now is put glass in front, glass pane, and in the on the sides of that we can actually put curtain. So let's do glass, ASS. Why don't we go ahead and see which one of these we could do. This one's always beautiful. I don't think we've done that much of the red. Oh, okay. We don't want to get, you hate your keyboard, you trust too much in this. We don't, probably is going to be the first crop we're going to plant on our crop field, or maybe carrots. Well, don't you, doesn't your Minecolonies need potatoes for... No, you have different medicine tree than I do. I think you have a different medicine tree. than I have. Let's look here, glass again. We could do the red. I haven't done the red that much. I haven't done... We could do the magenta or we could do the purple, except I need it to be glass. So let's do, that's purple and that's black. Okay, let's look at the black, the magenta. Where are you? There you are. And the red. And let's see which one we like for curtains, because that's what we're talking about right now. That makes a really nice curtain. Or we could use the red. That makes an okay curtain. Or we could use the black. We know that makes a really nice curtain. That does. The magenta is definitely pink, but this is white. So that's actually going to come in handy for us. Which one do you like the best? I need a lantern over here. I do. Let me see. I think I'm going to do the magenta here. Vincentius, are you okay? Okay. I think I'm going to do the magenta there. And now I need pane to make it look like there is window there. We could use the black framed, or we could just use the framed glass. Let's see what these look like if we put one of these here. So we could put this in like that and it would look like that. Like there's a view out there but we can't see it. I'm good with that. Sorry, you don't play Minecraft in Java, only in Bedrock, unfortunately. And second, it's not just a different disease variety, a giant disease variety, unfortunately. Yeah, it is, because you have scurvy and we don't. We absolutely don't have that. So I like those curtains. That'll be good. And now let's put some light in the ceiling. Let's get a lantern. The magenta does look good. So that one's going to be good. Let's put lantern and then we'll figure out what we're going to put on top of the lanterns. I think I'm going to put, let's look here. Whoops. No! 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 Oh, I made a mistake. I should have just fit them in, but instead I did it wrong and it let all the gravel fall down. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're not doing that again. So we just wet the whole place up. Let's take these out. We'll change that in a minute. Let's take these away. Let's take this away. And let's look. And let's put something on top of these. White. Yeah, I know. That was terrible. White panels. Why don't we put white panels in here? And that will look much better. And it'll also stop these from dripping. And there we go. So there's white. We can put a light over here. I think just for right now, let's get a lamp. Let's get one that kind of matches. Let's get the magenta one, but I want Macaw's lights and lamps because I can make it a standing lamp right in this corner right here, like these. All right, and that'll light up that part. Let's take that away. Let's take these away. And this is going to be the kitchen. We've done this before. And over here, I should put a door here for her. And we'll see what happens. So this is going to be her place. I'm going to put, let's look at this
lightning, very, very frightening.
Did you hear that? It sounded like she said lightning, very, very frightening. It did sound like she said that. All right, so we're going to put one of these, and one of these. And let's put one here to match up to that. And we can put one of these right here. And she's like, ow. Well, I'm sorry, you just walked right in front of me. It's kind of interesting. That's an interesting thing. And then we'll see what we put down for her, for the rest of her, whether we're going to do that. That was her. That was, whoa. Scurvy, influenza, smallpox, pneumonia. Oh my gosh. Broken tooth, rabies, worms, broken bone, yellow fever. Your world is dangerous. It's the kind of thing we need in Minecolonies about the diseases. That would be really interesting. That absolutely would. Okay, and so if we're using this white in this entryway, or we're not going to cover it up, which we might cover it. But the walls here. So we're starting out with those curtains. We have white. We have this, we'll see what comes to it. This is gray, we'll see what comes to that. I'm going to take the painting down for now, but it was purple, and we'll keep that in mind. Mixasa is saying, I think you could add diseases with a data pack, but not 100% sure. Interesting, and maybe they could be a bit more deadly. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. Yeah, that would be that would be interesting. I think that Minecolonies was figuring that people dying in war was enough, and that they do have a suggestion of some diseases, obviously, but that wasn't their focus at the time. Yes, I still have an egg. I should actually put it in her. Why don't we give her this egg right here? Yeah, let's put the egg in here. Okay. And then we'll begin. If we use this color, and oh, look at that. We can actually use Mixasa's favorite color that he doesn't like. Oh my goodness, we can actually use the gray. Concrete. Now the concrete is going to be super gray. If we use the terracotta gray, it's actually going to look a little purple. So why don't we use that? I need leaves. Let's get some leaves. I need an architect's cutter. Let's get an architect's cutter. I don't need this. I don't need you right now. But I do need these two. Let's put the cutter down for a second. Why don't we put the cutter right here for a minute? And let's get this. And that's going to give us terracotta wall. And then that's good. And then let's put I know what I'm doing. Let's put the wall piece right here. So we're going to make a wall that comes right here like this. They can actually walk around it. And I'm going to see if it's bigger than normal. Nope, that's the correct size. So now, do we want it to be higher than normal? Nope, I think we just need it to be here. And let's look. And yes, that gives privacy to the bedroom. All right, and now let's put the wall in. So we put these pieces on right here. And there we go. And then we can take this away. So that pretty picture that was there, we can put right here now. Painting, P-A-I-N. Let's get, we've got leaves. Wait, you don't like magenta? What color do you dislike? I thought you didn't like the grays so much, but I could be mistaken. I could be mistaken. Let's do this and let's see if we can get that painting back. There's some new paintings. Look at that. Wow. Those are interesting. I know the other ones are there too. Let me do this. I keep forgetting that that eventually wears through. So let's come back here and let's put this back. Right on here for a second. Let's try that painting thing again. Let's go to here and let's see what painting I can get. Wow, look at these. Are they? There we go. So that was the painting that was here. That was the painting that was in the room. So I'm going to use one of those. Mr. Villager is saying a big part of the diseases that you mentioned, some villagers in all of the 3 villages that you've lived in, you didn't mention, they were all cured. So I know you did actually say at one point that people were recovering. You like all colors, but indeed you prefer bright ones. I knew that. I had a feeling of that. So, in this situation that we're in right now, I'm going to put these 2 tools away for a minute right here. And we'll hold on to the architect and we'll look at this. So this is essentially the living room. We've got this. We need something in this area. If we use this on the walls, what are we going to use a different color, or are all the walls going to look like this? And we could indeed do all the walls in this color, which is terracotta. Which is the light gray terracotta. I think the cream is too yellow to use with it, but let me see right here. Let me see what this color looks like with that color. Let's look here and see. Yeah, it's too... So I'm going to have Ailani kind of have this sort of darker gray, and that means she can have this lighter wood. But what kind of light wood? Because this color does work. You prefer purple or red for you, but it's a bit annoying. Society stereotypes. Types. I knew what you meant. Stereotypes. Yeah. T-Y-P-E-S. Let's come here. What do I want to do here? Let's look at wood and let's see what we can find. Ooh, that would be... There are some light woods, some light flooring that's in the color range. Let me look and see what I can find that's kind of light. There's some new woods, the blues, but I think, and there's a real purple, the bulbous. And yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to do. Let's do just in front of this painting right here. Do we have a floor? We do. Okay, let's put in a carpet right here and let's see if we like this, and then we can decide what we're going to do with the other. But let's see if we like this. I think we might have used this before in some other place. I think we've used this as carpet in a place before. After a while, we run out of things. I think we'll use that to brighten up the place. I think that goes with all these colors. I think if I want to, let me see what I'm going to use here when it comes to it. Let's make this lamp go up the full height there for just a minute. I kind of like that, and I think I'm going to put one in each corner of that part of the room and have it look like that. That's 2, and now it's 3. Okay, and then let's do the walls. Now the question is always the kitchen when we get to here, is what are we going to do with the kitchen, and what are we going to do with the outline of the floor? Do we want to put in a different color? We could put in a darker. So she is the stonemason. What's she gonna do for a floor? She's probably gonna want to put in a stone of some sort. She could do marble. She could do all sorts of stone. O-N-E. Let me look at some stones for a minute. So we have limestone, which is green. Let's look down here. And then, of course, we have scoria, which I don't know if that's going to be interesting. And then we have sandstone. Ooh. This might be interesting. And there's ether. And what is that? That's purple stone? Purple stone? What is that? This is vanilla. Let me see what that looks. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Oh, which one do you like better? Do you like this one or this? Look at that. Which one do you like better, Mr. Villager? I'll let you decide on that. Look at those 2 different color carpets there. And there's more. There's tetanus and chickenpox, dysentery, diphtheria, common cold. Wow. Wow.
That does sound like fun.
Vincent just said, that does sound like fun.
Talk to my travel agents.
For me, it's the same texture of blackstone, but purple. Yes, it is. It is the same texture as blackstone, but purple. Which do you like for the floor? Do you like, oh, you like the purple? Okay, so why don't we do that? We haven't done that one before. And we have done this. So why don't we put this in? This is quite pretty. I like that. That's nice. Do we want to put it in the bedroom too, or do we want to put something different in the bedroom? And then, do we want to have gray? Let's look at the beds. We could have purple. I don't have the bulbous yet. I've got those. We're not going to use this. I still want to look at the scoria. Let's make it fit. Right? Oh, do you want it to be all over the floor? I was just going to use it as actually just a rug right there. But I can put it on the entire floor. That would be pretty interesting. Why not? Okay. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? Zaf, are you still there? Are you still, or did you go away? Because Zaf's seen me do this 1,000 times. So if we put this in as the carpet, then where the stone is on the outside, we'll put some stone floor so that it's like this goes all the way to this part, this carpet. And then, which means right here also. And then in the other part of the house where the kitchen is, we'll have to put something else in that area. So back here too, why don't we go ahead? There's a light from sometime else. Can I put this here? Yes, I can. Let's come under the bed here. I don't have how much time? Okay. I'm aware of, oh, nope. Let's just leave that for a second. We'll come back to that. Oh, no. No. Okay, let me just put this here. And let me come back here and take a piece of this, and nope. And repair the wall. At least I didn't hit the picture and make the picture come down. And then let's, whoa! Really? Are you going to be flooded? That piece of water is actually there, sponge. Oh, no wonder. I see the problem. See that right there? There's nothing there. Okay, let's try that again. And there we are. Okay, wow. All right, so then we can put the carpet in. Wait, we have stair of it. Stair of... Oh, you are. So Zaf, the other day you weren't sure that you were going to be back soon, and we were just a little worried. But is everything okay with you? Everything is going okay. And let's look. That does look like carpet. That looks like really pretty carpet. That actually does. This is a stone right here. Look at this stone. It's really dark. Oh, I have to use that someplace else. But wow. It's okay? Okay. Well, good. I'm glad of that. Vincentius? What was that? So now I have to figure out something for the kitchen, and that would be all of this right here. What is that? Something's happening outside of our place, so that's why I'm asking him. There we go. All right, so that's the kitchen area, and we could do carpet, but we'll see. Listening Farthest Frontiers soundtrack while watching me. Simply perfection has been achieved. Aww. It was a delivery? It was a delivery. Oh, okay. Okay. Vincentius, I have something that you could watch. It's called Amuletto on YouTube, and they're these short films, and they can be really interesting. Some of them are scary, most of them are just almost sort of Twilight Zone like, and they're really fascinating. And I don't know, you heavily recommend that I should listen to Vincentius. Okay. I'm going to have to in a minute. But yes, Zaf, it's called Amaletto. And what I think I'll do, just for a second, is actually put it in Meleto into chat so you can see actually the way it's spelled in English. And it's a group. Huh?
I don't think that's English.
You don't think that's English?
Amaletto is not an English word.
No, amaletto isn't an English word, but it's the name, and it's curious. They have some really interesting little films, and I think you'll like some of them. I might send you a link to one of them. It's just a small joke. I know, omelet. Yeah. I see it in the frying pan there. But I think that would be a curious thing. Let me give her a door for right now. Let's do architect. I have one. Let's do this. I have one. What do we want the door? Let's do terracotta, Terra. So there's orange outside the door, so I'm not going to do, I don't think I'm going to do anything. I could do light gray and white, or I could do light gray and gray. Why don't I do that for the door? So let's take this. Let's come here. I'm going to give her a door so she can actually live here. And we'll do the light gray. Let's do the light gray. So the dark part is going to be there. Let's look at this door. Let's see. Let's look at this door. And let's see which one of these two doors we like. And whoop. What did we just do there? We just didn't get that. Okay. And so we want the door to be here, and it would look like that. We could either have that door, or we could have this door. Let's see. See, this is the problem. The orange is the problem. Unless we did different stairs, unless the stairs had some color. Look at this right here. Should we do this for the stairs? Just have the stairs be a continuation of this? Let me look at something here. I don't have a place to put that. We have that on the floor. I want to hold on to that for a minute. We don't need these right now. I can get more of those. I want to hold on to these. Actually, they're in the room, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm trying to get some space for a minute. Let's get birch. This is birch plank, and this is framed. I'm almost positive that's netherrack framing on that. So let's get nether. N-E-T-H-E. The second one? Yeah. Okay, good. And let's do you think it's brick? It's probably brick. Although that just looks, yeah, it is brick. All right, let me see if I can make stairs. I might not be able to, but let's see if I can. I see that, and I don't see no stairs. I don't see any stairs made out of this. Shoot. All right. So we can only make, can I make slab? And I can't make slab either. So yeah, we can't do anything different with that. I would have to use something completely different with that. That must be frustrating, Mixasa. that isn't going to work. Let's make these two go away. So we come up to here, and even though it has all this orange on here, she's got this gray door which leads into her place, and that is a pretty color together with this. So we just need some flooring that is on here, and this is what I wanted to look at. The bulbous wood, I think, is going to look like carpet. And let me see for a second. Yep, that's just carpet. What I need is a stone that she would pick for her flooring, a hard stone. Well, for your future, you have the following objectives. Hit the population of 20 villagers, get 5 shelters built, get the town center built. For now, just this, some ideas. That's a good thing. If there's fishing and farming or something, you might need a restaurant. I don't know how it works. I think in your game, they can cook at home, so that does make a difference. I've got to find some kind of stone. Now this would actually be a place to have diorite, just the plain diorite. Let me look at this for a minute. What if, this is the stonemason's house. What if she had diorite? This is Chroma Hill's diorite on the floor. Do you like that? What do you think about that? So in other words, this right here would be diorite like that. Let me see. And then the floor, and then the wall behind it would be the gray. Is that light gray? No, that's not. Is that light gray? Yes, it is. So the wall behind it would be this color right there. What do you think of that? Maybe I could use wood for the borders. So do you think as a stonemason that she would use wood? Wouldn't she be more inclined to want to use stone? She's actually a stonemason. Or of the smokers, and that's a profession. Not exactly cook. It depends on whether you're talking about meats or something like that. No, I'm talking about all types of food, but that's interesting. So if you worked with stone all the time, you like stone, what would it be like? Zaf, you work with stone, don't you? What would it be like? Would you like to have wood on your floor? Wood is softer, and maybe she might want it as something, because the walls are going to be definitely terracotta, and we're just starting to put that in right now. And I'm going to have to take these down and use these pieces on there like that. In this part right here, take that away. So that would be, ooh, that's pretty. But we'll put this in. That was interesting looking. Yeah, bit fan of stone. Yeah, and I think that maybe, especially in the kitchen, she might want to have stone in this. There is a polished version of purple stone. Let me see what it looks like. Polish, Polish. Let me see. There's jasper. Let's look and see. Wow, look at all these things we have here. This is in the polish. There's dripstone. Oh, that's an interesting thought. And that is something. That's malite or something. And what is this? Travertine? Look at this travertine. Look at this. Let me see this. This is travertine. That is curious, isn't it? That's very odd. You could use a chest pattern using polished purple stone. There isn't a polished purple stone. And magenta concrete. Let me look at this. What is this? This is jasper and it's too brown. That's the polished jasper. It's too brown. There isn't a polish for this purple stone for some reason. Purpur stone, polished, I-S-H-E-D, purpur, P-U-R. See, it's not coming up. Purpur. So this is technically purpur stone here, which is, I forgot about the terracotta shingles in purpur. I forgot about that. And this is the stone right here. And that's bulbous shell here. Let me look at this. Let me look at this for a minute. Let me look at purple chiseled sandstone. Let me look at this for a second. Definitely not jasper. Okay, let's take that away. Uh-oh, I just threw something else away by mistake. And let's look at these for a second. And I think I'm over, but let me look at this. So we could have this as flooring. We could have that as the stone flooring. That's actually sandstone right there. I'm using chiseled, but it doesn't have to be. That's purple sand, P-U-R-P-L-E-S-A, and there it is, purple sand and purple sandstone right there. Let me look at the bulbous shell and see what this is. It looks like it's clear. It is. Look at that. Wow. Okay, that is interesting. Chest patterns don't work very well in small surfaces. Unfortunately, I do have to agree with Mixasa on that. However, it's actually looking like that. So these are my two choices. I'm either the sandstone or the diorite. And the walls are going to be this color. And the ceiling is more than likely going to be white because of all this, and that'll brighten it up. And what are you saying? The travertine with black stone, yeah, and a chest pattern. It's if I was making a large haul, I would agree. I would agree, Mr. Villager, that but I'm leaning towards he's saying, Mr. Villager is saying he uses it in all his builds, that he likes to do that kind of pattern in his builds. Well, you're going to have to show us some pictures. You are. For all this beautiful build that you're doing. Oops. You definitely are going to have to, we're going to have to figure out a way for you to show us pictures at some point, because I would love to see how you're making that work. I definitely would. And let's put these here for now until I figure out the rest of the kitchen. But I definitely am liking her having this floor underneath everything. And then this is in the window part there, in the bedroom here. Do I get it? And then over here, we're going to put in bookcases or something in there. And this right here. And we can actually put some light behind it. We might be able to. Nope. We're not going to be able to do that. So let's put in bookcases, and this is the thing. You think you're writing it wrong? How you represented what you said. A chess pattern. No, I know exactly what a chess pattern is. This is a chess pattern to me. A chess pattern would be, for instance, if I added this white concrete to this and did this with it. So this is the kind of pattern that you're talking about. That like that. Right, Mr. Villager? The only thing that you will see in your builds, like you did in the McSassa and Matlom's build, is art. So isn't that the kind of pattern that you're talking about? So I think I understand what kind of pattern you want for it. I want to get a wood that I want to use. Let's go to books for a minute. We're going to put in some bookcases for a second. And let's come down here. And now, look at this. Look at the mahogany. Ooh. This is interesting. This is going to be curious. So there's mahogany. There's jacaranda. Let's see what else. And then, of course, there is the bulbous. Let's look at this. I don't want either of you. I want bookcases. So there's that one. And where's the other one? Mahogany was up higher. I just lost. Wait, that's the mahogany. And the bulbous that has the actual purple in front. There's the jacaranda. Let's take that and see what that looks like. And who else? And then the eucalyptus, of course, because we use that in that other place. And this is the bulbous, and I think that's all of them. So these are all the different purples. So we could have, that looks nice. Ooh. Ooh, that is a nice color there. Let me see what that would look like over here. I just want to put it under, have it in a place where you can see the light. That is a pretty color. Let's leave that one there. Let's look at the mahogany. Looks like that. Okay, so it has a more pronounced purple and that color on the side. And you don't use it so much, but you use it. It depends on what you're building. For example, in the kitchen, it's using black and white if it's like industrial smooth stone and andesite. And you're talking about the polished one. Yeah, I know. So there's that. Let's try one more. Let's actually two more. So that would be that one. That's actually kind of bright and actually kind of cheery. The other is subdued, but that is bright. And then finally the jacaranda, no, the eucalyptus. And that one looks like that. I think I like this one the least. I'm okay with this. It's between these two right here. And I actually sort of like the subtle one, but I'm not sure which one do you like? Do you like the light white one? Or do you, these are the two that I want to choose between. So let me put this one here so we can see it under the light. And then over here, let me put this one so we can see this under the light. So that's the one that's in the wall there. So we could either have, wait, did I get the right one? Yes, I did. So we could either have this one or this one. And to remind you, a thing for your list is for your new start. Okay. And what do we like the best? I kind of like the white because it's going to match, the ceiling's going to be white. I like that it brightens up the place a little bit more. It's very subdued, especially with the gray that we have. And I actually kind of like that. Although in the wall here, I love the way that looks. Are we going to have two different types? Let me put this in the wall. So that's what it would look like if it's in the wall. It would look like that. Wow, this is always a problem. But it actually looks better in the wall when it's like this. I think that looks better in the wall and looks better right there. But I would want it to have a side on it. So I'm probably going to use this over here and not have that. I'm probably going to have that in that space. And in this space also, just go ahead and put this in. And we'll try and figure out where to put the bookcases in regards to some other, for instance, right here. We could put a set of bookcases in here. Oh wait, this is where it's supposed to be, right there. That's where that's supposed to be, and we can put wall here. In this back part, am I missing one of those? Am I missing one of those? 1, 2, 1, 2? No. So, heard about the news about the new update. What new update? Which one are you talking about as far as a new update is concerned? I'm going to have this, which is going to match the ceiling, because the ceiling is going to, whoops. Oh, we need slab. Concrete. TE. Just gossip, nothing else, but who knows what can become the truth. Some people are saying that looking at Mojang is going to re-add the copper golem. A copper golem. Interesting. That would be curious now, wouldn't it? It would, people don't really need the copper golems because isn't there enough copper in the world unless they're going to reduce the amount of copper in the world? But that is curious. I do agree that that is quite curious. What am I looking at here? Let's take these away. And so our ceiling is going to look like that. So this isn't going to look too much out of the way because we can take, oh, I just had an interesting idea to have this part of the ceiling just come all the way across and be white, like a white piece right in this entryway. and then have the rest of this actually be gray. Actually part of this be gray. Terracotta, Terra, the light gray terracotta on the wall. They talked about the little golem. They said it can press buttons. Interesting. Interesting. Let me see if this works right here in the way that we want. We know that those indents are going to be white because they're covering up that. And so it would look like this. I think I actually like this. So we're going to bring this across in white. And then we're going to have the gray on the outside. And that'll work really curiously. See, because we have those squares there on both sides. That'll be interesting. But then we have this being gray and these parts right here. That's going to be gray. This is going to be gray right here. And this is going to be gray in here. Like that. All across here. And all across these. Am I missing? No, I'm not. And so that's kind of what we're planning in this part. And I didn't see the mob vote. That's correct. When they talked about the little golem, they said that it could press buttons, and you're right. I didn't see the mob vote actually, but it's interesting to hear about it from you, and I appreciate you giving that information. Zaf, did you actually get a chance to see the vote? Moyang having the players vote on what was going on with the with adding some different features and things. What was there? Why that is there. And there we go. And that part is done. And so the whole ceiling, so the ceiling would look like this. If I did, I don't think I can. This is her shop. We come in like this, and then it's going to have that. I think I'm good with this. I might close this up right here and just go ahead and put this on top just to make it so that it has that border on it. And so they'll only have one light in this section and in this section from the ceiling, and then we'll see. And you're reminded of another thing for your objectives list. One of the most necessary buildings, a composting yard. It's better you don't ask for information you won't like. Feel free to ask. They are going to add a new structure, the trial chambers. In the trailers, it's going to be made of tons of copper block, oxidized and not oxidized ones, with a lot of new blocks included, a new lamp, and a new kind of mob spawner. Fascinating. That sounds curious. That actually sounds curious. Okay, dun 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 dun. All right, and so then we just need this part here to be white. So I need panels and that white, and I need some white brick. What do I have in my hand? I have the right thing in my hand. There we go. And then for these, let's change these pieces out and that come there. That is going to be interesting. It really is. From here, let's make this one white, the outside part of the window there. And then we'll put this piece back. And there we are. All right, so there is that section. And then behind these lamps, I'm going over. I'm giving an extra, this is an extra half-hour long because it was cut into 2 sections. And I'm actually going to have to get off in just a minute. I apologize that I'm not going to be able to stay longer. I've got about 5 minutes to a full 2 hour. So this second part was 2 hours long. And look at this. This is Ailani's new house. And she was the one who lost her house in a building accident. That's the only thing that we can say. And this is turning out okay. And as a bonus, a lot of people are asking for the end with mob vote. You joined to a petition for it and you created one. Why not? Sure. Absolutely. I can totally understand. Look at that. Let's, whoops, we missed that one. And we missed that one. Why don't we just go ahead and do it like this? I'm just painting it so far. We're just going to paint all the walls. And then when we put the kitchen in, we'll see what else we're going to do. Now here's an interesting thing. Do we want the bedroom to maybe be the darker color? This is the kind of room that your sister would like. This is pretty, isn't it? It turned out okay. Let's do a darker. Let's see if we use the darker, not concrete, terra. Let's see what the darker gray terracotta in the bedroom. We're making the bedroom just slightly darker in these corners. So let's come in here and let's put this in right here. Yeah, it's actually darker. You can see it just a oh. That's the ground above. So we have to be careful in this location right here that we don't have ground coming down. So I'm going to put it in like this. So you didn't just cause of a mass effect, was just cause you agree with them all. Okay, okay. Yeah, see, we're making this part back here a different color, but let me think about this. Is that supposed to, these two, ooh, whew, are supposed to come down like that. Where do we start the different color? Let's start it on the other side of the wall. So let's put this in this color. That means we're going to have, we're actually going to have, do I want this one right here? Let's see what happened if we put all of this in this color right here. This is light gray. Let's change all of this to dark gray. This is gray. This is gray. And let's see what that looks like. Yeah, see, it gives the bedroom a different look. And I think that is going to be good. I think that is going to actually be really nice. Now the bedroom's very dark. I apologize. Do I want to put a lantern? Let me get a lantern so you can see for a minute. TR. And I'm just going to hang just for a minute. why don't we, just for a second, why don't we just hang one of these lanterns in that space? We don't need these two right now. And I'm just going to hang a lantern right here just for a minute. I can't hang it there. I can hang it there just so that you can see the color of this area for a minute. I know I'm staying late. What time is it? Ah, there's the 2 hours. I've done the 2 hours. I'm going to have to go. But just for a minute, that's supposed to be diorite on the floor back there. So let's put this in right here. I have to be careful about that. And then let's put the dark in. Or we could do light right in that part. Let's see what it will look like if we do the light right in here, like this. So right behind the bed, it's going to be lighter, and it's going to ultimately look like this. We'll put in lights in that part. I like that actually. This is ready. She just needs a kitchen. I'm actually going to give her some chairs right now. And we'll do this. Let's find, look what we've got. Why don't we do some stripped crimson and see what they look like? We might not like it. It might be too much. But let's put one here. And let's put another one here for right now. Kind of like that. Kind of like it. And then we'll put a kitchen in the next time we come back. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So this has been interesting. We had a break actually, Zaf. I caused the computer to bomb, and so we had to start a part 2 for today. So the first part is an hour and a half, and the second part is 2 hours. And I'm so glad you made it, and I'm really glad you're here. And yeah, so Afgaristo, thank you for being here, Zaf. I really appreciate it. Mr. Villager, obrigado. Thank you. It's always fun when you're here. Mixasa, I am having so much fun with your design. This is, after all, the level 2 of your design for the residents, and I just thought it was so cool, and I'm just having so much fun with it. So merci beaucoup. And for all of you, bon nuit, Mixasa, Mr. Villager, Boa Tarji, I think it is afternoon where you are, and Zaf, am I going to remember? Kali Nikta. Kali Nikta is good night for you. Everybody else who's watching, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's so cool that everyone likes it. It's fun. And enjoy your games. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. And I will be back. Thank you. Merci. And here we go. I'm going to play music. Ready? Music, music. I hear music, music. I hear music.